We do continue to follow breaking news right now. The Department of Natural Resources says a large wildfire burning in Juneau County is contained.
But evacuations will remain in place overnight. The DNR says the fire started in the town of Necedah, that's east of Tomah and north of Wisconsin Dells.
We have team coverage of that fire and the dangerous fire conditions in much of Wisconsin. Grace Olch and John Ziegler are standing by.
First to Grace, who's live outside the command center in Necedah. Grace?
Amber, Brandon, I am here outside of Necedah Town Hall, which is acting as incident command for this fire. You can't tell right now, but earlier when we had a little bit of light right behind me, you could see towers of smoke coming up from that fire site. Over 100 acres have been burned, but DNR tells me this fire is contained. The call came in around 4 p.m. this afternoon. DNR says the area they have been warning residents about today's fire conditions. Humidity was low with big gusty winds. A resident whose home was right by the fire says there was plenty to burn in the area, so he wasn't surprised there was a fire, just how close it was to home.
Back with the fire marshal, they were able to save my building back there in my tractor, but everything in between there is history.
This was an extremely high fire danger day, so fortunately there were a lot of resources prepared to respond. A combination of DNR and then local resources from the sheriff's department to fire departments.
The Red Cross is now bringing about a dozen people who voluntarily evacuated or have been displaced to a nearby hotel. They have been sent with some personal care items to tide them over at least until tomorrow. DNR officials tell me they'll be back on site as soon as they have light tomorrow morning, just to keep an eye on any hot spots and monitor the area. They are expecting the same weather conditions, so anything like an outdoor grill or a small engine has the potential to throw a spark. So they are encouraging people to use extreme caution until these conditions improve. Live in Necedah, Grace Olch, 27 News.
All right, Grace, thank you for that update. Right.